Parents gave my sister £60,000, wouldn't lend me a fraction of that. My parents straight up gave my older sister £60,000 to pay for 2/3 of her house. A couple of weeks later, I asked if I could borrow £2,000 for 2 weeks as I needed that amount in my bank account to apply for a working holiday visa abroad. I had had trouble finding a job where I lived, and my parents kept pushing me to find something even though I had just graduated and was applying everywhere. I didn't need to spend any of the money I was asking for. I had a job set up that would give me food, a place to stay, and would pay me my first week I arrived. I had enough to cover my expenses to get there, but not enough to show on my bank statement. My mother and I also had a joint account, meaning she could keep track of the money and withdraw it herself when I arrived. Of course they said no. That was a couple years ago. As things are now, my sister barely uses her house and sleeps at their house more than her own. I've since moved out and have built my own house. I received exactly £0 from my parents towards this. Not long after I cut contact with both my parents. Among other things, they were incredibly, and unnecessarily, cheap when I was growing up, and it feels like that £60,000 is the sum of all the things I did without.